You will never make a single penny more than what you believe you deserve. Let me say that again. You will never make a single penny more than what you believe you deserve. Most people think that making money is about tactics, the right investment, the right business model, the right sales script. The single greatest skill that separates the broke from the wealthy is not intelligence or luck. It's mastering the psychology of money. In this video today, I'm gonna give you 3 core mindset shifts that took me from a broke kid to raising over $28 million in venture capital and building a 9-figure empire. This isn't about getting rich quick. This is about rewiring your brain to attract wealth, and it starts with understanding one simple truth. Money is abundant. It's everywhere. You just need to learn how to attract it. The first mindset shift is understanding that money is a commodity, but value creation is actually the real asset. And I learned this from one of my mentors when I was first trying to raise venture capital for my software business. I was literally terrified. I went through like 99 no's, and all these investors, I saw them as like gods, and I thought my little startup was worthless in comparison and it was gonna go to shit. And I got rejected over and over and over again. 100 and some times to be exact. And finally my mentor sat me down and he said, "Alex, you have it all backwards. Money is just a dirty, stupid commodity. The government can literally print more of it at any time. It's meaningless. What you have is valuable. It's what you have built, your business, your team, your vision. That is the machine that takes their dumb, stupid money and turns it into something that changes lives. You shouldn't look up to them. They should be looking up to you." And that one conversation changed everything for me. I stopped seeing myself as a beggar and started seeing myself as the prize. And I realized that people with lots of money, specifically good people, they do great things. So I started walking into those investor meetings with the frame that I was giving them an opportunity. That shift in psychology is what allowed me to raise $28 million and take multiple companies to propel this entire industry forward. We're talking about the restoration industry before Albee was in the Flintstones age. And now they're getting kind of closer to the Jetsons. You have to stop seeing money as the goal. Money is just fuel. The goal is to build something of value, and if you hyper-focus on creating something of value, the money will actually follow. Now, the second mindset shift is realizing that wealth is what you don't see. Our society confuses being rich with being wealthy. And when we see someone with a Ferrari and a mansion, we think, wow, they're rich. But as Morgan Housel writes in The Psychology of Money, being rich is just having high current income. It's visible. Wealth, however, is hidden. It's the income that you don't spend. Wealth isn't the car, it's the financial assets that give you the freedom and the options. A lot of you guys that follow me online, you guys see the car, you guys see the plane. But what you guys don't see is the war chest of valuable businesses on the back end of that. And in fact, the car and the plane and all these other things are just a small little portion of everything that I've got. And most people have it backwards. They think that they need to spend money to signal to others that they're successful. This is what Housel calls the man in the car paradox. When you see a Ferrari and you don't admire the driver, you actually are just imagining yourself in the car. If you want respect and admiration, you'll get it from kindness and humility, not from horsepower. I know a lot of assholes that drive around in Ferraris and they're not very well respected. Building wealth requires you to suppress your ego and practice delayed gratification. It's the gap between your ego and your income. So the question isn't, how can I make more money to buy more things? The question is, how can I use money to buy back my time and my freedom and build more value in the world? Value is the ultimate form of wealth. And your net worth is a very small percentage of the value that you create in the world. So if you want that to grow, all you have to do is figure out how to build more value. And by the way, if you want to make more money so you can start building real wealth, the best thing you can do is subscribe to this channel. I drop videos every single week on how to build businesses and their real world businesses and create a life of freedom. All right, let's get to the final mindset shift. This is the one that will protect you on your journey. The third mindset shift is to reframe every loss as tuition. See, your brain is wired for loss aversion. Psychologists have proven this, that the pain of losing $100 is twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining $100. This is why we stay in dead-end jobs, that job that we absolutely hate, but hey, it's a safety net, or hold on to losing investments, or we're terrified to take risks, because our brain is designed to protect what we have, not pursue what we could have. But if you want to build wealth, you have to take calculated risks. And when you take risks, you will sometimes fail and you will lose money. This is not a possibility, actually. It's almost certain that you're going to lose some money at some point during your journey. Just the other day, I started learning how to day trade and swing trade. I lost probably about 30 grand. I just felt like that was the tuition to basically learn how to day trade. I've lost millions on bad investments. I've gotten screwed over by people. Like, a lot of things have happened that were not great. Failed projects, so on and so forth. In the beginning, it was crushing me. It felt like a personal failure. But then I learned how to reframe it. Every loss wasn't a loss, it was just tuition. The average American spends a couple $100,000 to go sit in a class in college and learn from a person that's never done business before. I didn't lose $50,000 on a bad business venture. I paid $50,000 for that same type of education that will make me millions in the future. And it's actually guaranteed to make me millions in the future. When you start seeing failure as the price of education, it stops controlling you. It just becomes a necessary part of the process. So let's recap the 3 mindset shifts to attract wealth. Number 1, money is a commodity. Value is the asset. Stop chasing money and start creating value. Number 2, wealth is what you don't see. So before you idolize people for what they have, think of what they don't have and think of what you have that other people don't see. And you use money to buy freedom and create value, and you're investing that money. You don't use money to impress others. And number 3 is you want to reframe every loss as tuition. Failure is just the price of your education. If you lost $100,000, great. You learned a $100,000 lesson today. Master these 3 psychological shifts, and you will not only make more money, but you will build a life of true abundance and freedom. Now, if you want to learn 4 different business categories that I would invest all my time, energy, and effort into in 2026, click the video on the screen right now, and I'll see you on the other side.